Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about Judge Q. Let's get right into it. Judge Q, or Executive Q, whatever you want to call him, is a former member of the Judges, and he was the one who recruited and later trained Dewi Han and is believed to be a member of the clown bloodline. Let's just get all the jokes out of the way. Judge Q is a clown, yes. Judge Q is a tall man, typically wearing the judge's uniform, a black shirt, black suit, white shirt, black tie, pardon me. However, he is usually seen wearing his suit jacket off. He has dark greenish hair that is usually brushed back in a messy manner, reaching past his neck, and he's currently the only judge seen to be wearing glasses. And 17 years after the events of Ragnarok, he has grown light facial hair around his jawline and upper lip and sports 3 large scars across the left side of his face. Q is quite arrogant and bullheaded. He seems to consider himself a great fighter and does not take losing lightly, or well for that matter. If he loses in a manner that he doesn't like, which is losing period, he will almost immediately ask for a rematch, or as soon as he feels better, ask for a rematch. He seems to have quite a strong rivalry with Judge R, both throwing taunts and insults at each other whenever they can, and eventually clashing when annoyed enough. Q had taunted R for getting his arm broken by Mori Jean, stating that he'd rather die than live with the humiliation. He does not seem to take betrayal lightly, as well as seen by the fact that when R began to work with Nox, well, quote unquote, work with Nox, he was quite pissed off at him. Currently, after 17 years after the events of Ragnarok, he is a member of the Six, having defeated Dusik Kim in a battle for his position as a member of the Six. However, it's at least from what I've seen and from what I understand, Executive Q, or whatever you want to call him now, is not stronger than Dusik, because their record was shown to be, I believe it was 9-1. Dusik Kim really only gave up his position because he was under a lot of pressure from Mujin, because he wanted to make the world only for like power borrowers, and he wanted to show them that, those who can't use power borrowers like Dusik Kim are garbage. And so he sort of like kind of forced him to leave because Dusik Kim and Executive Q had a fight record of 9-1 in favor of Dusik, meaning he could have just as easily kept his position as a member of the Six and just said, well, you're going to need to beat me more times than I've beaten you in order to gain my position, which would have been completely acceptable. Judge Q is first seen recruiting Dewi Han. When Dewi Han asks for $100 million as the prize money, he accepts the request and is left claiming that he was glad that he likes to keep conversations short. He later tried to battle Mori, but Mori very easily defeated Q after eating those weird berries. I cannot for the life of me remember them. They're like the food from the sage's realm that, mortals can't eat. However, if you survive eating it, you get a lot stronger. And so the fight was really just if Mori can knock down Q, which he did very easily. When Mori got in a fight with Mansuk Singh, all the judges went to stop him, and Q showed Mori's power. Q was quite surprised at how Mori's power level doubled. Judge Q is one of the recruiting staff of the God of High School, as I mentioned earlier, and is very strong. Once his limiter is removed, he has a GP of 2,500. He, like everyone else, has superhuman strength and superhuman endurance, and his power borrowing, or Charyok, is the Joker. Q can use Joker individually or the Scythe during battles. Q's Charyok can be considered as unnamed, not famous Charyok, since he is a lineal descendant of the Joker, or of this Joker rather. He is capable of both direct contract and power lenderization. That is a bitch of a word to try and pronounce. In direct contract and power lenderization, my god, Q dons a mask and a cape. He also uses cards that he can pierce metal with, and the Joker can sort of like appear from the card, or I suppose he can only appear from the Joker card, but when you're getting an entire deck of cards thrown at you, you can't really keep track which one's the goddamn Joker. He also, as I mentioned earlier, can use the Scythe from the Joker, and he's seen to be quite proficient with it and can cause large-scale damage. in the battle with Drake MacDonald in his home. My god, that is a weird name for like a villain. Drake MacDonald. Are you kidding me with this? He easily defeated him by cutting off both his arms and legs and slashing him across the body. He also showed the ability to summon small scythe-like blades from each card separately. He also possesses the one of his techniques is the Black Magician, a skill that seems to make his cards have a mind of their own and attack the given target. And Joker's Prank. Q leaves a Joker card behind that will summon a Joker when an enemy gets close. The Joker will then restrict the enemy's movement. When he is in the direct contract phase, direct contract phase, or I don't know, when he has attained the power of direct contract with the Joker, he can perform Grand Circus, a direct contract skill in which Q summons 4 clowns around himself of various sizes and they attack Q's opponent. And Self-Projection, a direct contract ability that enabled Q to make a clone/projection of himself using a Joker card. So yeah, that's I think that about covers it for just one more quick thing. I can't believe I forgot this. Judge Q is currently married to Han's sister, Han Dae-ryung. I'm pretty sure I mispronounced that, but whatever. And they currently have 3 kids together. Yeah, I think that covers it. We are 6.5 minutes into the video. If you somehow made it all the way to the end, thank you so much, and I hope you all have a great day. I'll catch you on the flip side.